How do I know God is real? Because when I needed for him to show me a sign, he did. Twice. Um, like really close to each other. The first time I was on lunch. I was taking lunch. I went to Burger King. Apparently, this lady followed me on the road. She was compelled to follow me. I go into Burger King. I guess she had sat in her car for a second because even she was all like, I guess wondering why she was about to approach me. I made my order at Burger King and I'm waiting for my order and the lady walks in and she was like, I don't know how you're gonna take this, but I felt this urge and I felt like I was being guided to come to you. And she asked me, do I believe in God? And I said, absolutely. And she said, do you accept him? I said, absolutely. And she just nervously, she was like, can I give you a hug? And I said, yeah. And I hugged her. She gave me a tight hug. I'm in my work clothes. I mean, I'm sweaty. I'm nasty. I look like a bum. Like I got, I was dirty. I was dirty. I was stinky, all sweating, everything. I'm in the construction field. I was nasty. This lady felt compelled to follow me to Burger King to tell me that, basically to let me know God was paying attention to me. She gave me a hug. Everybody in the Burger King was just like, they all stopped. It stopped the entire store. Like everybody in the lines, everybody, they were just like, just analyzing, just peeping what was going on. And she left. And when she went out that door, she disappeared. But the lady that was taking my order, she was like, that was odd. I've never seen that before. And it did not feel like, how like you bump into these like Christians that like preach God and they talk to people, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't like that. It wasn't like that at all. She was compelled to approach me, and that was my first. That was my first sign. He sent a messenger to me. It was like I needed that. I needed that. It did something to me. It's almost like it was like he knew that I was, I don't know, knew something was going on with me, and I just needed some reassurance, and he sent it. So now, like a week, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, something like that, not too far from that incident, I'm talking to God while I'm driving. I'm like, God, I really appreciate that. I love talking with you, and and like, please talk to me more. Like, give me more signs. Give me, you know, not more signs. Like, I know you exist at this point, but I love your responses, and like, please do it more. Like, I love talking to you. I love it even more when you give me signs and you respond back in some kind of way. I pulled up to a gas station and I wouldn't have thought nothing of it if I had not, had that talk with him and saying, please talk to me more. I pull up to a gas station, to a pump, get out of my car and I look on the ground and there's just like this like postcard size, I don't know, it had a message. I picked it up and I read it and it said, God approves of your journey. That is the type of message anybody would want to hear. The approval of God. I know some of y'all would be like, yeah, that's just, it's just a coincidence and all that. I don't think so. I don't have these instances. These things don't happen to me. But when I started talking to God, because I don't talk to God, but I was compelled to just talk and see if I can get a response or, anything, any kind of sign or anything. And he sent it. He sent a messenger. It was that lady. And it wasn't like he talked to her and said, he just gave her a feeling to stop, follow me, and approach me. Um, I appreciated that so much that day. I it almost felt like I needed that. I don't know what I was going through. I don't know. I was going through something. I don't know. Maybe he peeped that and then the second message that he approves of my journey. Like, it wasn't just a random thing, you know. It wasn't random. But yeah, I have to believe in God. I mean, even if I didn't have that, it's all like, yo, there has to be a God because of the people in my life, like that union, like with just the family I was born into, just everything. It's like there has to be a God. You know, the women I have as my mother and my sisters, like they're God sent. My father, my brother-in-law, my nieces, my nephews, like it was no accident. It made me feel special. It made me feel special that he actually took time to respond to me out of 8 billion people on the planet. 8 billion people, and he took time out of his day to address me. I needed it. But if you have ever had experiences like this, leave it down in the comment. Um, God is powerful, and He loves you. He ain't always gonna respond to you, but one day He might, and you might not even know it. He might send a messenger to you, and it might just go right past you. You know what I'm saying? You might not realize it. You might put somebody in your life that it's like, you know, it's like that you needed in your life. I could have ended up, you know, born into a family that, you know, a different family, you know, maybe not as good as the one I have, you know. And I feel blessed. I feel blessed. I needed a reminder. I need a reminder, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, everything's going to be okay, especially if he's paying attention to you. I feel like I was put on this planet for something great, you know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But I hope I figure it out soon. I hope I figure it out soon while I'm capable, you know? While I'm capable and I can do something with it, you know? But anyways, guys, I love you guys, man. Y'all have a blessed day. I hope if you are, I don't know, fighting with the idea of God being real or not, I hope you get your moment. I really hope you get your moment that reassures you that He is real. He's paying attention. He's not letting bad things. He's not causing the bad things in your life. But there are bad things that might be going on in your life that are building you up and making you strong. Don't fold. Don't give up. Do not bend a freaking knee to your problems. Like, you need these tests in life. You need to go through things in your life that don't seem so great to build your character, make you strong. So don't take it as like, oh, I'm so bad luck. No, you're being tested. You're being tested. And you're supposed to react to it a certain way to build, to grow. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, man. And some of y'all might not see it till you're like 60 and 70. Don't give up. There's not a set date for everybody to have their experiences. Some may have it when they're teenagers. Some may have it when they're 30, 40, 50, 60 years old. But don't give up. Don't give up. Leave your mark on this planet. Leave your mark. If you don't know how to do that, the easiest way to do that anybody can do, and it's one of the biggest things you could possibly do, is be kind. Being kind is so simple, but it's a great way to leave your mark on this earth. Love you guys.